Hey guys, my name's Emily. I live in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So if you hear the southern accent come out, that's where it's from. Tennessee, go Vols. First of all, I just want to say I've really enjoyed this class. I've been doing photography for about 6 years, a little bit more. So I have a good base understanding, but I would definitely not consider myself a pro, especially after all the research we done for this class. So I'll just take you through the process of what I have done to finish my project. So the camera I use is a Nikon D3200. I did get the Sony, but my Nikon does everything the Sony does, and I am super used to using the Nikon, so that's what I use for these photos and for the whole class. Love it, Nikon all the way. So I take my Nikon D40 and I go out shooting. First I do the shot diary, and that definitely helped me to plan the shoot, where I wanted to go, what I needed to bring. I have several different lenses, which ones I needed. It just let me hone in on exactly what needed to happen before I went out, and that's definitely something I've never done. Even after the millions of pictures I've taken over the last 6 years, I've never actually sat down and written out what I needed to bring with me. So it was a big, huge help, and I will definitely do that in the future for most of my shoots anyway. So I did the shot diary, kind of got an idea of what I wanted to do, and then I scheduled it in my planner because I work about 55 hours a week at my job. And then I do photography on the side, and then I also do a lot of Pilates instructing and stuff like that. So my schedule is like, whoa. But that's always the first thing I do is schedule time to get my schoolwork done and completed to my satisfaction. So I do the shot diary, do the schedule, and then I go out and I shoot. So my original plan was to go to this place called The Feed here in Chattanooga, which is a local restaurant and tavern. My friends own it. It's beautiful. It has some urban feel to it, and that's what I really wanted for this photo. The photographer that I chose, her name is Julie Worqueer, which I think I'm pronouncing it right. She does a lot of whimsical fairy tale photos, and they always have a lot of meaning behind them. And I wanted to recreate something that she called Weight of Time. And the reason I went with that is because it had a real Cinderella theme to it. And I'm like really obsessed with Cinderella. It's really weird. So I wanted to go with something I knew and something I loved, and that's what I did. So I took this whimsical photo, and I went to The Feed, and I took the background shots of the photo in The Feed, which were a lot of brick, a lot of wood, a lot of textures. I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to go with, so I took probably 20 different pictures and picked the best one, which is this one. And then I went to the clock portion of the photo, and I took 2 different clocks and took a few different pictures of those to make sure I got the right shot. The first one I was going to pick wasn't actually a good pick, so I went to my second, and that's why planning is good, because if I didn't have a backup option, it wouldn't have helped me. So I get that shot, and then the last shot was of me, yours truly, and I had a friend take those photos, but I set up everything for it. And then I went to compositing, which is something I learned brand new in this class, and I was super excited to do it. So I composed the photos together. It was definitely really good practice for that technique. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy compositing altogether. And then after the editing was done, which was a lot of Adobe Camera Raw, I also use Lightroom a lot. It took me about 2 days to do. It took me forever. But after that was finished, I then export the photo and save it as a JPEG, and then put it all together in the project. I'm pretty pleased with how it came out in the end. I wish it looked better, but that's the theme in everything I do in my life. I always wish it looked better. But I'm okay with it because this is my first attempt at compositing ever. So I'm okay with how it turned out. Definitely something that I would like to learn more of is compositing. I want to get really good. The field I want to go into is advertising, so I'd like to learn where compositing fits into that and where I can go with it, because I feel like your creative options are endless with that, and so I really enjoyed this class for that reason. I continue to go down this path and do these things, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this class. I really loved meeting you. I'm going to attach my Facebook, Instagram, website, all that to this so we can be friends. I've made quite a few friends, and it's always a really good thing when you need extra help. I hope to hear from you guys, and good luck in life. Good luck at Full Sail, and go Vols!